Former Reagan economic advisor Art Laffer joins us now. Do you expect other, maybe other red states to phase out the income tax altogether? You expecting that?
Well, I don't think they'll phase it out, but I've been working with Mike Kehoe and the Sinkfields in Missouri extensively on this exact proposition. And what they're going to do is they're going to fold the income tax into a broadened sales tax, where you broaden the base in the sales tax and make it so there is no revenue loss, Stuart, whatsoever if they do it correctly, no even static revenue. It will be the biggest boom to economic growth if Missouri does it. I hope they don't phase it in very long, just should be done quickly, and that would send Missouri on a skyrocket trip to prosperity. They've been suffering enormously, and Mike Kehoe is the key to this. He's been phenomenal on his campaign, and I just really hope they get this thing passed. They have to do a constitutional amendment to get it done, but once it's done, the legislature's primed to go with the sales tax as opposed to an income tax and move all the excess revenues, which will be coming in, to lowering sales tax rates in the future. It's just great policy.
My only comment would be a sales tax is regressive. Poor people pay a higher proportion of their income in a sales tax than they would if it was an income tax. I think the Democrats will probably pick up on that and say, hey, that's regressive. That's not progress.
Well, they might, but, you know, when you don't tax, let's say, lawyers' fees, that's not really regressive to my way of thinking on a sales tax. There are all sorts of categories of the sales tax in Missouri that are not regressive in any way, shape, or form. And those are the ones that are going to be broad-based, a much broader-based sales tax, Stuart, and the same rate or a lower rate going forward. And that is really exciting to me. I think the answer there is you really want to get sales tax on the broad base of all the services and everything else, and then fold the income tax into it.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen this.
It'd be just wonderful for Missouri.
I'm sure you've seen this. A new polling shows more voters trust Democrats over Republicans when it comes to the economy. Why do you think that's happening now? Is that $4 gas getting to people?
I have no idea. It's probably $4 gas or whatever. But the Republicans have been doing a very good job on the economy, at least at the federal level. And I'm very impressed with what they've done. I mean, giving the personal income tax rate down to 30%, locking that in for permanent, the corporate rate down to 21%, 100% expensing of capital purchases, lowering the death tax. All of those are really wonderful policies that have been put in exclusively by Republicans. I don't think there was one Democratic vote for any of those policies. Anyone who thinks the Democrats are going to run the economy better based upon facts, not words, I think will be sorely mistaken.
From the man who wrote Reagan's tax plan on the back of a napkin in a restaurant, you're a good man, Art Laffer, and we're glad to see you on the show.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd have me come back to the Kennedy quote you had, because I was in Berlin that day, August 13th, 1961, at a youth hostel. It was wonderful.
Those were the days. Art Laffer, thank you very much indeed. We will see you again real soon.
Thank you.